Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. I'm coming. Hola! From the west side, y'all. Happy Friday! All right, let me get myself together. Let me make sure I got this light on me and stuff. Let me come on camera. Hey guys. Hey Zero. Hey Miss Mahogany. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. So I'm going to apologize for not coming on Wednesday and not coming on yesterday and only coming on Tuesday earlier this week. But as you guys know, this was my first week back working. My fan, y'all. First week going back to work. Yeah, so I had to get it together. Oh, thank you, sis. Yeah, green for that money. Green for that money. So, in my work schedule, I am going to work earlier so that I can get off early, and it's just been a lot going on this week, y'all. I told y'all I'm going for my insurance license, so I'm starting to study for that. I'm having to get myself off book for this movie that I'm in. Your girl is just all over the place this, right now, because I'm trying to, get some stuff going. And I'm also still out there trying to make sure that I have multiple streams of income. Because, we know better than just, dependent on our job, unfortunately. So let's get into what we got to talk about tonight, y'all. And let me just say, first, before I start talking about this, shouts out to my girl Couture Bay, shouts out to my girl Jovi Beauty, who have already given their thoughts on some of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about tonight. And if you are not subscribed to their channels, what you waiting for? Like, what you waiting for? Anyway, so we're going to start out with my fellow Southpaw, Neil. We're going to start out with him. And, the divorce that is on its way. And here's what I'm going to start out by saying. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. You know, because I felt some kind of way about Neo since Moneta Shaw Carter now got her tubes tied because she believed this fool that they were going to both do this and neither one of them were going to have kids anymore. Mm-hmm. And his narcissistic behind did really what it was is that he didn't want her to have any kids with anyone else. Yeah. He was trying to make her damaged goods. But Moneta has moved on to a billionaire. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that part. So now let's get into the Neo situation and his soon-to-be ex-wife, Crystal. I hope she is not out here trying to get anyone's sympathy. I hope you're not doing that, girl. Tonight I am drinking little libations in here. A little strawberry wine. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's travel back in time on this whole situation. You know, as we are in that Saturn retrograde, and you know what Saturn retrograde is? Karma, 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 karma. Mm-hmm. People are getting their effing karma right now. Mm-hmm. That's what's going on. Okay. So, Neo was still with Moneta when he got with Crystal. Yes. Hey, James. And dumped, Moneta and got this woman pregnant. Now let's talk about Crystal. What's Crystal's past? Well, Crystal is Drea. Y'all remember Drea from Basketball Wives? First she was on Basketball Wives of LA. That's where she came in. In my opinion, she kind of took, the place that Royce had when they were in Miami, but I digress. Anyway, she's one of Drea's friends. Okay. And she's also a former exotic dancer. We're going to say that. We're going to say she was an exotic dancer. And we're going to guess that she met Neo when she was exotic dancing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to say that. Okay. So, when she got with Neo, she said some very some nasty things to Moneta, inferring that her light skin was better, not thinking about the fact that you lose them how you got them. Mm-hmm. So now let's carry this tale on. Okay. Now, if Neo cheated with you on his former fiance, what makes you think that he's not going to cheat on you? Let's think about that. Let's think about that for a second. Okay. So you thought that your light skin and good hair, I guess, via the Hawaiian Silky. And let me just tell you something, Crystal. Okay. Uh, when I was, calming down and my curls, back in the day when I was using a berm, relaxer, permanent relaxers. Yeah, I used the Hawaiian Silky too. I used it too. Okay. And Hawaiian Silky isn't just made for finer hair. It is made for black hair, even, the 4C, 4A through B through C, 3C, all of that stuff. And let me just give you a little hint. It doesn't matter which strength you use of the product, it's all the same daggone strength. Which means you're using the same daggone product that all these 4C girls use on their hair. So, you're on some bull, because the fact that you have to put something in your hair says it all. You have to put something in your hair for your hair to, look like that, I guess. And I don't know, maybe this new girl doesn't have to do that. I don't know. But anyway, moving right along. So, allegedly, you may have been left with a little package by your Libra man. And I'm going to get into the Libra man in a minute because I happen to have a Libra man as well. But my Libra man ain't like this son of a gun. Okay? So you thought that, you were the top of the food chain for him, girl. How's it feel to find out that you're not really the top of the food chain? And now he's got another woman impregnated. Let's think about it. And do we feel sorry for you? Hell to the nah. We don't feel any sympathy for you, girl. You were the other woman. That's how you got him. And I guess you think that you were so slick because you got him to marry you. But don't you know he just married you just to prove to us that he wasn't who he is? But in the very end, he showed who he was. He's still the same dude. Mm-hmm. Still the same dude. And see, here's the thing. The only reason that Neo can, in my opinion, get a woman is because he can sing, and he writes all these songs that are about empowering women and all this BS. But he's scum. He's a piece of you know what. And all of this stuff that he's done has only proved that he's exactly who we thought he was. And guess what, Neo? Jovi was right. Jovi was right. He made her go viral, trying to prove a point. Now look at you, dude. Now look at you. So Crystal will get some child support out of him. She'll probably get some alimony too. But see, here's the thing. I say my girl, Monyetta Shaw Carter, dodged the effing bullet. Because see, he thought that he was downvaluing her. She done gone and married her a billionaire. And she doesn't have any little packages, allegedly, from Neo. Hey, Couture. She don't have no packages. So here you are, light-skinned girl. And you got outdone by another light-skinned girl. So there's no pity parties out there for you, girl. Ain't nobody out here feeling sorry for you. Cause see, we remember who you are, girl. We seen you when you came on the scene. We remember what you said, implying, you know about hair quality and whatnot. With your good hair out of the Hawaiian silky jar. That part. As I said, I use Hawaiian silky. My mama used Hawaiian silky. Yeah. The crazy thing is that, there's some people who are like, brown skin like me, who got this, the naturally wavy hair and stuff. And wavy hair is a pain in the behind, to be perfectly honest with you. Still got a kitchen. Yeah, because my skin's I do, at least. My brother didn't. I don't get it. The boy got no kitchen. Me and my sister, we got the curly hair. We got the wavy hair and whatnot with our brown skin. And we use Hawaiian silky too, girl. So your implication that because you are lighter and you've got this better grade of hair is why you use Hawaiian silky, I've just proven that that's effing false. A perm is a perm is a perm is a perm. It doesn't matter if they say it's a mild perm or a super strength perm or a regular perm. They're all the same freaking strength. Didn't you watch that movie Good Hair, girl? Don't you know anything about perms? Yeah. Doesn't matter. So, the fact that you can use Hawaiian silky is not impressive. It's not impressive at all. And clearly, nose is itching me. I'm sorry. You don't know the principles around perming your hair, girl. She was raised in the projects. Yeah, She was raised in the project, so people thought that her little light skin, the girl with the little light skin, she thought that she could get far on her light skin, but Look, here's where you are now, girl. You were the other woman. You got the guy to marry you simply because he was trying to prove a point because, he's a narcissist. And yeah. And now you are divorcing him because you're losing him the same way you got him. You got pregnant with him on Manana, and now this girl that got pregnant with him on you. Whew, full circle. Full circle. That's what it is. I call that full circle. And Manana is not even thinking about y'all. That woman is over there living her best life. She's living her best life. Ain't going round back and forth with you, stripper. She ain't going back and forth with you, stripper. She gave you the headache. Now he's yours. He's yours. He's your problem. Sorry, y'all. I'm dropping stuff over here. He's your problem. That's what y'all saying. She thought she was special. She thought she was a special. The crazy thing, and I don't even want to make this into a colorist argument because it ain't even about that. But it is crazy to me how some Black women think that they are better because of their skin tone. And then they don't even use it to their advantage. Because where are you? Now you're in the same position as you put his previous person in. Mm-hmm. You're in the same position. How's it feel? I'm telling y'all, this Saturn retrograde is just hitting on some folk. Now let's talk about the Libra man. Okay, let's talk about the Libra man. So I myself am dealing with the Libra, but the Libra that I'm dealing with ain't nothing like that fool. Not in the least bit. But it could also have to do with the fact, I don't know, if you would think that someone like a Neo wouldn't know how to keep his, in his pants at this point in life. How old is he? Is he 40? Isn't he 40? Are you going through a midlife crisis again, sir? Are you trying to prove some point? Popping out babies with all these different women? I'm just wondering. Because the streets do talk. I'm just wondering. Yeah, the texturization of hair. It's like, let's get into this with the hair texture, y'all. First and foremost, before I go back to the Libra man. First and foremost, texture of hair has nothing to do with melanination of skin. You've got people who are my complexion and darker who have, straight hair, curly hair, wavy hair, all the things that you would think you're going to see on someone who is lighter skinned. Mm-hmm. Because see, our hair comes in multiple textures without any mixturation of another ethnicity, period, point blank. So thinking that you're going to have, that lighter skin is going to have the better hair is a bunch of BS. Bunch of BS. No matter what your hair, what your skin color is, you can fall on all of the different grades of hair. And let me just reiterate that all these freaking grades of hair that are out there were created by a black man. It was a black man who made up all these different grades of hair. Now, what they did it for was to help educate the world of cosmetology for dealing with our hair. But what it has become is some kind of, freaking competition on who has the better grade of hair, instead of what it was meant to, was to help us to be proud of our hair and to understand our different textures of hair. People don't understand. Yeah, that's so stupid. Because you can be mixed with two different races, black and something else, and be, hey, King Curl, and be brown skin, dark skin. You're not going to necessarily be light skin. And by the same token, all light skinned people are not mixed. All light skinned people are not mixed. I got cousins that are light, bright, damn near white. Both of their parents were black. All of their grandparents were black. All of their great grandparents were black. Okay? We can just keep going back. Just part of my family is, I'm sure there's some white in there somewhere. But it's not close enough for us to know it. Our surnames tell that. It's crazy. Are you down here, son? I'm nowhere near I'm finishing. So if you come in here and say good night right now, I'm not even finishing. But you can say hi to them if you want to. Say hi. They can't see you. You gotta come. Remember, you gotta come in the picture frame. Here. Come down here where I am. There you go. Now look up. Uh-huh. They still can't come back. You gotta come back with me. I'm back with me. There you go. Now they can see you. See, now they can see you. All right. Cool. All right. See you later. All these little pop-ups, y'all, are just driving me crazy on here. I said see, that's the thing. My family is Creole. My mom's side of the family is Creole, and it's some on my dad's side too. But Creole blacks are not all light skinned. Some of them are brown skinned. Some of them are light skinned. They're not all. My great grandmother, my grandfather's mother, my mom's father's mother was from the French Caribbean islands and spoke French like from France, okay? And she was black. She was darker than my son. She was really, really dark skinned and had straight black hair down her back. And she was definitely Creole. Fluent French. Matter of fact, on the 1910 census, the ignorant census takers, instead of putting down what her real first name was, said her first name was Frenchie. Because she was French. So yeah, you can be, when we talk about Creole people, same thing with Afro Latinas or Latinos. We come in all shapes. We're not all mixed with something else. Like my Cuban, ancestors were dark skinned. They were not even white. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of mess around how we are actually Afro-Cuban. I'm not even gonna talk about that because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on around there, affairs and family secrets and that kind of mess. That kind of mess. Yeah, I did some digging in that part. But let's get back to the Libra man. Now, the Libra is supposed to be about balance, okay? They're supposed to be about balance. And most of the people that I know who are Libras, do live a pretty balanced life. But some of these Libra men got issues. Okay. My guy is not one of those ones with issues, but my brother's a Libra too. My brother's a Libra too. And yeah. Some Libra men are something else. And I would just, he's not that way these days, but when he was younger, yeah. Yeah. And the thing is with these quote unquote Libra men, they put on this facade. Hey, uppity. You seem like the type. Oh, somebody thinks that I make cannabis brownies. Okay. All right. Well, not today. You would have caught me back in I don't know, my 20s. You better watch what you're saying. My mods don't play. We don't we don't even have that kind of conversation up in here. So back to what I was saying about the Libra man. Libra men are very they can be very crafty. And unfortunately, some of them are very good freaking liars and will lie in your face. Now, I'm gonna have to say that most of the Libra men that I know are cheaters. Unfortunately, the one that I have is not. He, unfortunately, is one of the good ones that has had trash ass women do crazy things like that to him. So yeah, he's not one of those. But yeah, Mr. Independent Woman, Neo. Oh, he's also the one who wrote "To the Left, to the Left." Did y'all know that? Did y'all know he wrote "Irreplaceable"? Yeah, it's funny how he writes all these songs about women getting cheated on. Wonder why, how he's able to write those songs. Certain, I think it's probably more because he's the one who's doing the cheating on these women and putting that projection out there in the music, making hits for females. Oh, see you later. You better be. He also wrote. Oh, he wrote "Take a Bow" for Rihanna too. See, again, he's very good at writing these songs about these cheating men. He's very good at writing these songs about these cheating men. So what does that tell you? How would he be able to write all these songs about cheating? It's not because he's taken on his feminine side, like he always tried to say he was trying to put himself. No, you are the cheater. You are writing how the women that you have cheated on felt. That's what it's about. Let me turn this down. Because y'all can hear the turn this down. Cause y'all know I be monitoring it, and y'all can hear the little thing in my ear. Wow, so now he's written all these daggone songs. So Neil, dude, ain't nobody checking for you. I mean, you know, I ain't feeling sorry for you if you do actually have a package, allegedly, because what is your problem? Why do men not want to wrap it up when they're out there cheating? Why do they just don't? Why do they not wrap it up? Why do they not wrap it up? Y'all notice how I have on this green, and then I got my nice little Delta thing sitting in the middle of it. I'm so bad, y'all. Anyway, back to topics at hand. So, ain't nobody feeling sorry for you, Miss Crystal. Sorry, not sorry, girl. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start following Moneta's YouTube channel. It's called Just Moneta. Yeah, because I really want to see how she's blowing up behind, in her life, especially now that she's, doing little guest starring and stuff on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I haven't even watched that show for like 2 seasons because it's like, it's just. All right, so let's move in right along on our topics for the night. Let's get into we got dumb people coming in the platform. Let me see what this fool said. Who are you? Also, I got manosphere trolls coming up in my chat. How funny is that? Lord. Moving right on. Let's talk about Brittany. Over in the USSR. Brittany Griner has been sentenced to 9 years. Now, the word on the street is that the United States government is trying to work out some type of exchange for herself and another American woman in exchange for this Russian spy killer that's here in the United States. And I'm hoping that people will just shut up don't say nothing, and let that girl get out of there. Now, we've already talked about, her being wrong, going over with that stuff, and the privilege, the athletic privilege of doing certain things. Now, but it was her job to know what the laws were in Russia. It was her job to know that. Do I feel some kind of way about the WNBA? Hell yeah, I did. Because the unfortunate thing is that most WNBA players are out there, with other jobs on the off season. I forget. I looked up let me look it up again while I'm in here. Let me just go to another tab on here. The average salary of a WNBA player. Because I think the top salary in the WNBA is like $200,000. I swear. I think it's around. I think the average. I'm telling you. WNBA. Let me get it up. Pull it up. Yeah, WNBA player. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what that is. Okay, so the average salary in the WNBA is $120,000, $648. There are only 14 players making $200,000 or more a year. And the highest salary in the WNBA is $228,994. And that is, let's see, Diane Taurasi, Jewel Lloyd, and Brianna Stewart who make that. That part. So the majority now, the average salary in the WNBA, yes, it's six figures. Okay. But, and however, the highest salary in the WNBA is about what the minimum salary is in the NBA. Why, which means if the average is $120,000, that means you have some players who are down there making $50,000, $60,000. Let me just go back and look at it. Okay, the lowest salary in the WNBA, I was right. See? The league minimum salary is $58,710. Did I not say 50, 60,000, y'all? Women athletes do not make anything near what male athletes do. So I understand having to get multiple jobs. And yes, maybe if she didn't have to play outside of the country, she wouldn't have got caught up in that. Because, she wouldn't have been out of the country with drugs. But she's still responsible for this. Hey, Vibrant. Hey, Terry. She's responsible for her own actions. And I know a lot of people are like not understanding, while we're not getting a whole lot of media coverage on this, we really don't want a whole bunch of media coverage right now on the Brittany Griner situation, because I think the media coverage is just going to make the whole situation worse. I'm praying that they get that girl out of there, because we're well aware of how they feel about people whose skin looks like, who's black. In Russia, as well as in, the country that they're trying to take back in, Ukraine. And over the years, I've seen multiple, articles and, things on people who were born black in Russia. So she might be a celebrity because of being a basketball player over there, but her skin is still black, and she's still an American. And right now, she has put herself into the position of being a political pawn. And we got to pray that while she's there, she's okay. Because believe me, the prison system over there is not like the prison system over here. It's not. So if people could just shut the hell up, don't talk about this, because, it's really better to, and I'm not talking about us on YouTube. I am talking about the news media, because there's been so much ish coming out. This is a very polarized political situation. I'm just praying that girl gets out of there. And if she gets out of there, that she plays her cards in a different going forward. I mean, she's black, she's gay, and she's in prison over in the USSR, Russia. Yeah, Miss Mahogany. Yeah, I was going to talk about that next to YouTube drama. So I'm just going to be praying that girl, gets out of there in one piece. And that this is not drawn out for years, and that she's only there for months, and that she's safe for months. So, yeah, there's been a lot of, let's get into YouTube. So there's been a lot of stuff going on YouTube. There's been a lot of stuff going on. In the last couple of days, it appears that Misunderstood has checked into rehab. Some people are skeptical about it as to whether she really did or did not. But here's what I'm going to say. If in fact her children were taken into custody by CPS in Riverside County, then she probably was forced to go into a program in order for her kids to get out of CPS. So the word is that she is in a program. I hope that she is. I hope that when she comes out of that she stays the hell away from YouTube. That's just my opinion. Let me move this a little closer. I just said I was gonna hold on, y'all. Let me go and put up on the camera. Hold on. Let me see if this helps. I'm gonna do something. Let me see if it goes. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. Because I can't deal with that. I mean, y'all, like, what is she doing? All right, let's try this. All right, let's see if this works. I'm trying to see which side is it on, where is it on. No, I don't see it. Does it have one? Oh, this might only go wireless. Oh, I know what to do. I don't think this thing plugs in, or it plugs into a different type of thing. I don't know. All right, I'm back. It's not working, y'all. I was trying to plug in, but I don't think that this particular one, I don't think that the one I'm on, I don't think I can plug her in. Let me see if I can change it to the other signal. Let me see now. Wait a second. I don't see it. Okay, I'm just leave it alone. I think I have to be on a different computer. I have to be on a different computer to plug in. Yeah, because this one doesn't. I can't plug this in. That was just a waste of time. Okay, so yeah, so apparently Nicole is in rehab, and I hope that she really is. I hope that she is taking care of herself. Because all of this stuff that's been going on with her for the last 4 years, most of us have, been around. And before that has been absolutely insane, you know, playing out, you know, her addiction online. So anyway, she supposedly is in rehab. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see what goes on with that. But I did see that Demetra lit all day. Shouts out to Demetra. Demetra went into her program, came back out on a whole different path. She's doing meditations and all of this stuff. So shouts out and good for her. Good for her for taking care of that situation for herself and, getting herself together, Let's see what you guys are saying. Okay, so now moving right along to the next thing we talked about the Nicole situation and that. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this week, slowly people's sub counts have been reappearing on YouTube. And it's been very interesting that some people's sub counts are not what they said that they were, whereas other people's sub counts are exactly what they said that they were. Now, Fibe said that she had all of these subscribers, supposedly before she left. But this morning, she had less than 500 subscribers on one of her channels and about 6,000 on the other one. Then tonight, now she has like 13,000 something. I don't know. I don't know if she's over there. She's not even on here right now, supposedly. But if people are still out here trying to buy subscribers after them revealing everybody's subscribers, y'all gonna be losing some channels. You can't buy subscribers. Now, there are certain things that you can do, but you can't do that. It's certainly nowhere near whatever it was she said she had. But it's been very interesting. But then there's another YouTuber, Gynocracy Takeover, who I follow and everything. And people were skeptical about her sub count. But she still has that sub count. Almost 100,000. And if you look on her channel, she's got some video from like a long time ago that's got millions of views. So at some point, she was, doing some other material, I guess, on the channel, which garnered all of those subs. So that's interesting. It is that, people were around here saying they have all these subs, and then voila, they don't have as many subs. And I think people are still out here trying to buy subscribers. Like, you can't do that. You cannot do that. But again, it's still going on. It's Still going on. And then, of course, let us not forget Grandpa Glitter Boots. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, then you don't know who I'm talking about. But if you do know who I'm talking about, then you do know who I'm talking about. Yeah, he's. We're trying to get that fool about off of here. We know that he has a history of DV towards women, and we're simply tired of his sensitive ass getting up on here, calling, excuse me, my shoulder is itching, calling women hookers and hoes. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure y'all know who I'm talking about now. Yeah, so he keeps losing channels. He's lost, I think he keeps losing all these daggone channels because he keeps posting people's stuff up there. He has no original material. And last night, while I was in my bed getting my beauty sleep, his former mods had a nasty old drag fest on him. Yeah, they did. Mm-hmm. And one of them said that if she sees him in the street, she is going to punch him dead in his face. Dead in his face. Now, I was, I watched the replay this morning, and I was right, because they kept on talking about they said 5'5". I told you that he was a short Napoleon syndrome type of, what? That's who he is. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, still hasn't paid his freaking water bill. I guess it's up to about $4,000 now. So, we're just going to watch as he crumbles and burns. Ain't nobody stunting with this fool. Stop claiming you're from Philadelphia when you're not. Stop getting up on here disrespecting women. Matter of fact, don't get up on here. Go get a goddamn job, nigga. Get a job. That's what you need to do. You are a freaking embarrassment with your 56-year-old behind. Fake Mason, fake truck driver's license, fake business owner. Shall I continue? Just move on. You have nothing to show for yourself at 56 years old. You need to go take care of your health like I told you to, sir. Because if you truly have the alleged diabetes, which I think you do because you run around here ball mouth and whatnot, you need to go take care of your health. Get the F up off of YouTube. Pay your effing bills. Pay your water bill, sir. And go make some money so you can save your effing house. How about that part? Stop talking about all your former mods and all of the content creators who don't want to have nothing to do with you. These women do not desire you, sir. None of them want you. Nobody wants your behind. With your short ass. 5'5". Broken peen. Have to pump it up. Like, really? The F? Who would want that? Y'all know I can't stand glitter boots. You know, they call them Grandpa glitter boots. I like that name. It suits him. It really does. It suits him. You wanted your own sector. Well, now you have it. It's the Grandpa glitter boots sector. But it's going to be gone soon, sir. It's going to be gone. And I also wanted to highlight, as I'm rolling up out here, because I know I'm up on an hour. You guys, I have seen something very, very interesting on AGT this year. There are several acts on there that are on the autism spectrum. One in particular, I think she was on it this last week. She's a young lady. She's, I think, like 21, can sing her behind off. Could possibly win the show. And she just got diagnosed as an adult. I keep telling you guys that when it comes to a diagnosis of autism, it is much harder for women or for females to get properly diagnosed with autism. And this is why you have women getting the diagnosis in their 20s and in their 30s. Let's see what I have to say. What's it called? Women. Exactly. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I just want him to just, I'm nicer than the people he's thrown under the bus. So I ain't gonna wish death on him. But I just want him to get the hell off of here. I just want him off. Yeah. Go somewhere. You keep thinking you're gonna get some people to come to your channel. Ain't nobody trying to be over there with you. Don't nobody want to have nothing to do with you, sir. Move right on along. Move along is what you need to do. Like, move along off of YouTube. And now let's talk about, if you guys haven't noticed, there is so much BS going on this platform. It has been running a lot of people to other platforms. Like, I've been kind of hanging out, just looking at things over on TikTok. I ain't figured it out yet. Once I figure it out, I'm probably going to be posting some things over there that I will be reposting over here as well. We're going to figure it out. But there's a lot of junk going on here. So I am trying to, bring y'all some more, more good content. I just have to decide what I want to reveal about myself. So, as far as life and bringing you into other things. So I am working on a vlog that I'm going to talk about getting married, being married and getting divorced with a child with autism, because a lot of people think that when you have a child that has a disability and the marriage doesn't work out, a lot of times people think that it has something to do with the child, and it generally does not. And so I kind of wanted to tell a little bit about my own story, kind of like in like a little mini film with like little film clips of different things, not necessarily my life, but just things to tell the story. So I'm gonna try to do that in regards to a couple of different, um, you know, different things that I want to discuss. So to give you guys the content that I want to give you, but to give it to you in kind of a entertaining way, if that makes any sense. In telling the story about about the things. So I'm working on those. I the one that I'm working on right now really is one dealing with autism and the community. I had wanted to get it out um, last month, but I was not able to get it out during the month of July for multiple reasons. But um, I'm I'm finishing up putting everything together, so I want to get it out this weekend. If my devices are if my devices are cooperative with me, it will be out this weekend, um, along with some other stuff that I'm going to be putting out. So y'all just be patient with me. The plan is to have my upgraded Mac hopefully by the end of this month, so that'll help with that. It'll help with my live streaming because I'll be able to give you guys, I'll be able to do more of the, pulling up articles or pulling in screens and everything. And I'll also be able to do better editing. Not to say that my phone here and my iPad are not great, but I don't want to have them bogged down with all my videos. I just can't do that to them no more. So I'm trying to elevate things. I appreciate everyone who's been supporting my channel, and we're just trying to take it to the next level. I am about 175 from my 2K. So we're trying to get to that 2K so we can get over that 2K hump, so we can get to that 5K, which is what my goal is, to get to at least 5K by the end of this year. So I'm trying to upgrade things so I can get out the material that I want to get out, and just, push my channel in the directions that I want. Give you guys more lifestyle content, give you guys more of the autism life content, because, now as things are starting to open back up, I'll be able to do activities not necessarily, in the house, hopefully, with my son. And be able to take you guys on some of the journeys that he's about to go on, because we've got some meetings coming up to get him into a new day program. So I'm excited about that. I'm also excited that I'm going to have some people come out to assist me in assisting him in getting just doing the things that he needs to do with less prompting, as far as his day-to-day living, when he's home, taking care of his, chores, keeping his room clean, taking care of his hygiene, all of the things that he needs to do as a man. So I'm going to, get some assistance with that, with some people that work with the autism community. So, and I'll be, sharing some of the stuff on those experiences as well, as part of the autism life portion of the channel. I'm really excited because I have some other stuff that I am working on, doing a couple of little series things that I'm thinking about doing. So you guys just hang in there with me, because it's coming. I'm getting it together. I just, had to do some shifting as to what I wanted this channel to really be, because I'm definitely not in the same place that I was 4 years ago. And one of the upcoming videos that I am going to do is going to be about, is my channel, am I doing what I started out to do on this channel? Which some ways I am and some ways I'm not. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to be getting out of here. I'm going to try to come on over the weekend, but I'm going to be studying, you know, for this insurance exam that I'm going to be taking, hopefully next month. So yeah, I'm going to be studying because I got to pass all these practice exams before I do that. But I will see you guys, if nothing else, in these YouTube streets, in the Instagram streets, in the TikTok streets, in the Twitter streets. And yeah, my content is not going to be about YouTube content creators for the most part, as y'all well know. Anyway, I'm out of here, you guys. I'll see you later. Until the next time, I offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with your girl DC. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out, you guys. Peace. Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side.